So if I remember the questions right, the questions are, does this person pose a continuing danger to society or something like that? Okay, and the question is yes or no. And then the second question is, are there any mitigating circumstances? And the question is yes or no. I don't know what happens if there are mitigating circumstances, if you give them a list or what, but, so anyway, we started off on the first question. And that's what got me a little riled up with the stand down notice. Because, you know, I read that article and it specifically said that the jury got it wrong. And that at the Circuit Court of Appeals, or whoever it was, didn't take the opportunity to correct the error. And the fundamental assertion was that the jury did not consider the issue of society. Okay? Now, that's exactly what we considered, almost exclusively. I considered it, and it is another case of me aggravating my fellow jury guys. They weren't particularly excited about my theorization on the society issue, but our examination of the first question is continuing danger to society. My theory there was with them, as wild as it might sound to the average guy, was this guy has just been convicted of capital murder. Okay, where is a capital murderer going? He's going to prison. And who is in that prison? A bunch of guys. Not kids, but guys. Adult men. Now, can it be construed that that is his society? And if that's his society and the nature of his crime happened to be the rape and murder of an 8-year-old girl, isn't it possible that you could consider the fact that he's not a danger to society if he's in prison? That was the fundamental. We had this discussion, very elaborate discussion. And I even wrote, because we got into the debate about what is a society anyway. Is it a micro-society or is it society as a whole? Is it the state of Texas or is it the city of Houston? Is it Harris County or is it the world? What is society? What is that? What does that mean? The word. Okay, we all can have a different view of what a society is. It could be your class. It could be, you know, your neighborhood. I mean, how small or how big is the society we're talking about? So I wrote out a note to the judge. What is the legal definition of society? Sent it out to them. I got a written response that said, it is whatever you decide it to be. That was the answer. So I said, then it's up to us to decide what his society is. So we debated this issue and debated this issue. And fundamentally, at the end of the day, we all agreed, finally, including myself, that we couldn't be 100% absolutely certain that he would be excluded from the wider world in perpetuity. Could escape. He could be paroled. There could be some technicality that is found later on. There could be some pardon from the president or the governor, or there could be any number of potential possibilities that, he might be released to the general population at whole. This long, elaborate discussion eventually yielded that. And I was satisfied that we examined that thoroughly